Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Again, today we're talking about improving employee retention by upping your leadership EQ. Now, according to Talent Smart founder and Emotional Intelligence 2.0 author Travis Bradberry, emotional intelligence is the ability to manage ourselves and our relationships effectively. And it is also an important indicator when it comes to performance prediction. Current studies indicate that it affects performance and success in areas including customer retention, increased sales, leadership, management, and so many other facets. With such noted impacts, managers and leaders alike must understand and improve their EQ in order to benefit from its effects in the workplace. Now, fortunately, your EQ can be broken down into two key components: personal awareness and social awareness. All right? The first one. So be self aware. Personal awareness or self awareness entails being mindful of your emotions and how to express them as situations arise. People who are self aware are committed to their own growth and development. And that's stated by Development Works President John R. Stoker, also a blogger for Smart Brief. In order to be self aware, you must be willing to conduct honest, brutally honest self assessments, such as the Myers Briggs Type Indicator or MBTI personality test. However, being self aware is not just about knowing how to react to certain situations and what triggers your emotional responses. It's also about using that knowledge to control your actions and responses. Controlling your emotions doesn't mean that you stop feeling them. It means being able to recognize that you are angry or upset or frustrated, understanding that it's inappropriate to show your anger and frustration in certain situations, and remaining calm despite your inner feelings. Now, it also means accepting criticism, both positive and negative, and using them as a basis for improving and developing yourself. Such feedback can also help you in assessing yourself and your emotional responses. Taking another MBTI test won't show you whether you've improved or not, but feedback from your peers can help you assess how much you've developed your EQ. Being self aware allows you to communicate better, and that's really important in a leadership role. Um, because you can control how you act or react to certain situations and people. Um, you can also avoid unnecessary conflicts in the workplace and even in your personal life. For instance, instead of shouting and making a scene, when you feel that you're getting angry or frustrated, you start to take deep, relaxing breaths so that you can stay level headed and calmly address the issue. This allows you to avoid escalating the situation. Be socially aware. This is the second one. Social awareness refers to the ability to empathize with others. In other words, it's our sensitivity towards other people's feelings and emotions, as well as our willingness to respect other people's perspectives. Social awareness also means being honest and respectful. Now, with your knowledge of how the people around you might react, you will be able to prepare for those reactions. For instance, as managers and leaders, right, you'll have to implement changes in your company and in your environment at some point in time. And you can anticipate already the number of people or number of your employees that will react negatively to these changes. Consequently, you can also make plans to ensure that their concerns are heard and addressed, which helps you prevent most of the conflicts that arise when implementing changes. Just like self-awareness, your social awareness can also improve your ability to communicate, not just at work, but in everyday conversations as well. In order to increase your social awareness, practice observing the people around you. Take note of what triggers their emotional responses. People betray certain clues when they're about to get an emotional high. For instance, most people may start breathing heavily and when they get angry. And some can turn red while others begin to frown and form a crease in their foreheads. These are all indicators that people. These are all indicators of people who might have a negative response to your words or actions in that situation, or that the situation you find yourselves in. In knowing these clues, right? These clues allows you to take action to ensure that before they get an emotional high, you can diffuse some, if not all of the possible causes of their emotional response before it even gets started. Lastly, as a manager or a leader in any capacity in the workplace, sharpening your EQ is going to improve day-to-day interactions amongst you and the team and those in your operation. One benefit of having high EQ is developing the ability to gather a group of people and make them work together to reach a common goal. Because you understand their emotional responses, you know what to say and do to motivate them and to get them to work harder and as a team towards the same goal. And remember to take note that being self-aware and socially aware can also help you manage your personal relationships, once again, enhancing your quality of life overall in and out of the office. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch these videos to try to strengthen and sharpen your leadership skills to make you the leader of influence, to make you a leader that people want to follow and gravitate towards. And if you like these videos, which I'm sure you do, or you wouldn't have watched it this far. So if you like these videos, please do me a favor. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and share these videos with your other people of influence. Because if it's helping you, 9 times out of 10, it'll pretty much help the people in your sphere of influence, okay? And as always, if you need some help one-on-one or with your team with leadership development coaching, remote leadership training, diversity training, team building, please contact me and let me know. And I promise you, we'll sit down and put together a plan conducive for your success and your growth into making you the leader that people want to follow. All right? Again, thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, great leadership equals great results. How are you leading? Whether you're a new leader who needs the building blocks of leadership and a playbook on how to be effective, a seasoned leader who needs to understand that there are 2 sides to leadership, or a leader who just needs some inspiring insight or leadership seeds to enhance your leadership abilities, the CDB Consulting Group has the resources you need. There are 2 key elements successful leaders have that unsuccessful ones don't: self-discipline and the understanding to constantly invest in themselves. So pick up a copy or the entire collection and start investing in your leadership today. Available at Amazon.com. Remember, great leadership equals great results. How are you leading?